guys, what's going on? Hoping you guys are doing fine like I am here. Welcome back to my channel. In case you're new to this channel, welcome and make sure you subscribe so that you can join this team. Yeah, as you can see from the title, in today's video we are going to be talking about 10 best loan apps in Kenya. These are the ones I would recommend because they have a good interest rate and it will be hard for them to put you in CRB. But I'm not saying that you shouldn't pay your loans. I think these ones are the best. They won't ibisha you to your friends and your family, and they will not also ibisha you by putting you to CRB. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. I'm going to start with Haraka app. You don't have to pay any activation fee unlike the other loan apps. The loan limit is between 500 shillings to 600,000 Kenya shillings. So you can choose the amount you want, and then they allow you to pay that with between 90 to 365 days. That is 1 year. And I believe, that is enough period for someone to pay depending on the amount you will take. And then another thing is that their interest rate is 1.6%, which is very affordable. It's not exaggerated unlike other apps. But then the longer you take to pay the loan, the more they increase your rate. So for example, if you want to pay your loan within 1 year, the rate can be maybe 16%, which is reasonable according to me. So I highly recommend Haraka app. Another app that I would recommend is Lion Cash loan app, and this loan app is so good because it actually gets your money in the M-Pesa immediately. But then it has a limit. Before you can be given a loan, you have to be 20 years of age. And then another thing, it only gives a very little amount of loan. So its loan limit is between 2,000 to 10,000. So you cannot borrow more than 10,000 shillings. So this one is like our Kwajazi or something. It won't give you so much loan, but it will give you ample time of 90 days to pay your loan. The interest rate is 16%, which I believe is reasonable. You can also choose to be paying your money in parts. So you pay parts until you're done. So it's a good loan app. I highly recommend it. The third loan app that I'm going to mention is Timiza. You guys, I know you've heard about Timiza. So you can dial *844 and you definitely get served. This one is an app by Barclays Bank. So it works with Barclays Bank. And then another thing about Timiza is that you only require your ID number and you're good. But then you cannot borrow if you are already blacklisted in CRB, so that's a limitation. And it can easily put you in CRB, so you have to be careful. If you take a loan from this one, make sure you pay. But the good thing is that it gives you loans up to 150,000. Imagine. Another good thing is that their interest rate is 1%. Which is super low. Although now you have to pay 5% of the total amount of loan. That is the payment for service fee or something. So generally you pay around 6.5% interest. So you can try Timiza app, guys. Another loan app we have is Okolea. You can dial *842# and you're good, you'll be served. The good thing about it is that its interest rates are also very low. So it's super good, and then it works like M-Shwari. It will be increasing your loan limit depending on how you pay your loan well on time and how frequent you take their loans. The interest rate starts from 1% depending on the length of time you want to take before you pay your loan. So if you take more days to pay loan, of course the interest rates are higher. But if you take a short period, the better, the interest rate will be down. Another loan app is Zenka app. It's very easy because you will get your money instantly in M-Pesa. The only problem with Zenka is that it has so much interest. For example, it has a service charge of between 9% to, I think, 10%, depending on the amount of loan that you take. So that is the service charge. And then they also have the interest rate of 70%. So their interest rate starts from 70% and it can go up to 200%. Imagine 200% interest rate. That means if you take maybe 10,000, you will pay 30,000. If you don't have a choice, you can try Zenka app, and then their loan limits usually range from 500 shillings to 30,000 shillings. It's good because it will give you the money instantly, but then the loan rates are super high. Another loan app that I highly recommend is Tala, and Tala is good because it has very low interest rates. Their interest rates are between 4% to 34%. Loan, they give you loans up to 30,000, but then the amount of loan you are given depends also on how frequent you take their loans and how punctual you are to pay their loans, which is a good thing because their interests are super low, but they also give you up to 60 days to pay your loan. So the more you take time to pay your loan, the more the percentage of interest you pay. But it's a good app. I highly recommend it. And if you default their loans, they usually charge you 5% of the loan balance. So you will pay an additional interest of 5% of what you are remaining to pay. I highly recommend Tala. Then we have Branch. I also know Branch is famous. Many people have heard about Branch. It has a loan limit of between 500 or is it 250 to 70,000 shillings. And you can pay the loan between 90 to 365 days. That is 1 year, which is a good thing. But then the more you take time to pay their money, the more the interest. So the interest usually depend on the length of time you take to pay the money. So if you take their money, just try and pay quickly because you will pay an interest that is lower. The interest usually ranges from 1.6% to 20%, which is good. And another good thing about Tala and Branch is that they also give you money immediately. So once you apply, hata before umeze mate, ishaingia M-Pesa. So you just click apply and your money is there. So you can try those loan apps. They are super good, and they won't disturb you with texting your friends unless you're a super defaulter. Another loan app is KCB M-Pesa. I know you've heard about it. You need to dial *844, or you can also download the app. Once you do that, you'll give your information, then you register, and that's it. They will tell you the loan limit. That is the loan that you can apply, because they also have a loan limit. They just operate like M-Shwari. But then one limitation is that you need to be clear from CRB. If you're blacklisted in CRB, this is not an option for you. They cannot give you a loan. The good thing about it is that their loan interest is super low. It is 9%, which is super good. You have to pay that money within 30 days. So within 30 days, you should have cleared their loan. They don't give you an additional time. And if you don't, you start the money starts getting more interest. So you don't want to get defaulters interest. If you can diligently pay loans on time or within a month, then KCB M-Pesa, it is for you. Just dial *844 or download that app. Another loan app that we have is Buyers. I don't know how you guys mentioned that. So you can download Buyers app, or if you want to quickly access it, you can just dial *879 hash. *879 *99 #, and then you'll register. They'll ask you all your details. You just register, and then they give you the loan app, and then they give you the loan limits, and that's it. You apply for your loan, and it's directly deposited to your M-Pesa. No, first of all, it has to be deposited to your Buyer's account, and then after that, now you deposit it to your M-Pesa. It's kind of inakuzungusha kidogo tu. Within no time, you have your money in your M-Pesa. The loan limits actually starts from 1,000 to 50,000, and their interest is not so high. It's just 30%. I don't know if that's high or low. And you can pay the loan in 90 days. That's super good. 90 days is 3 months, which is good. Another very good loan app is Pesapata, because it only charges you 100 bob to register, and that's it. It doesn't have so much in service fees that other apps have. Dial *269 hash to register quickly with your phone, and then you do all your services using your phone. And then their loan limits is usually between 500 shillings to 20,000 shillings. It doesn't have a big loan limit, but the interest is between 10 to 30%, which is good. It's not super high. But then if you want to pay your loan for a long period of time, let's say for 1 year, you'll have to pay more interest of around 190%. So if you want to make a loan that will take so much time for you to pay, then you have to cough more money. And then a good thing about this app is that it won't charge you if you default. So if you extend your time, maybe you are to pay the loan in 60 days and then you pay it in 70 days, they are not going to charge you an interest on all those days that you've extended, which I believe is a good thing. So you guys can try this app. It's super good. I recommend it. It doesn't have a high interest for those who are paying within a short period of time. So I believe those are 10 apps that can actually give you loans instantly in your M-Pesa. These are loans that don't waste time. Within no time, pop, M-Pesa confirmed. You guys like this video because I believe it was interesting. I believe it has helped you guys. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. And I'm serious, guys. If you've not subscribed, do so right now so that you won't miss in my next video. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.